Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Skyrim. Now you've recently seen some new videos uploaded to Skyrim. Unfortunately, I recorded those months ago. I don't know if much of y'all even noticed or paid attention, but I was on like a month hiatus. Going through some shit. We're over it now. We're better. It wasn't anything mentally, just physically. Man, I've been hurt. Like, I've been having all kind of muscle pains and stuff. Couldn't never figure out what was going on. I didn't go to the doctor about it because I figured they were just all strengths. Turned out they were. Just took a lot of time for me relaxing. I couldn't get at the keyboard and mouse because the way I was sitting was making it hurt. So I just had to like go on a hiatus of sleeping, get plenty of rest, ice it every day, and you know, it just, you know, and then me working physical. My job's very physical. On top of that, made it hurt more. But I'm finally better from that. So it's been quite a while since I recorded. And I know you're probably wondering, why are we in the swamp here? Well, I'm pretty sure if I remember right, I said on the last episode I would collect all of Jiub bushes. That guy right there. I would collect all his pages and deliver them to him. And then we would, I guess we'd get his book. We can read them all. But, you know, just in case I don't know what's going to happen, I think we should go ahead and read them all. Page 1. And yeah, well, we're going to start off with this. Well, when we get done with this, I'll tell you where we're going. So, here's this. I don't know if we're going to get a book for turning this in or we'll be able to read them again, so we're just going to go ahead and read them now. So, this is Jiub 1. I am a hunter. I am a redeemer. I am Jiub. The tale of my rise to glory begins in the ash. Waste of Morrowind. I rode along, weapon at my side, and the burning wind stinging my face. My quest was arduous, but necessary to ensure the survival of the Dumber people. A pestilence was creeping across the ashlands. Alright, that's it for 1. Sorry about the snores. Otis is right underneath me. He is snoozing for a bruising. Poor baby's tired. He got played with and he's all wore out. Alright, page 2. A menace with an insatiable hunger that plagued innocent travelers simply trying to get home. It was my self-sworn task to hunt them down one by one and drive them from the skies. Their fury knew no bounds, and their war cries resonated across the land. They were the notorious cliff racers, and they had to be destroyed. On a particularly hot day during sun's height, I was... Alright, number 3? Oh no, which one did we open? Why is it doing this? Is this 3? I don't know, because this thing's being dumb. Stupid. Being stupid. There we go. Tracking what I called a lingerer. A cliff racer without a nest. He was a particularly feisty one too, leading me on a merry chase across almost 3 miles of ash dunes. I had managed to take a piece out of one of his wings in an earlier scuffle, so he couldn't maintain much of a climb. But he still had quite a bit of stamina left, and he was trying to make me tire of the chase. Almost 2 solid hours passed, and my silt... Oh, it's doing this again. Oh, you want to select one? My silt strider was tiring, but I couldn't give up. I had sworn to eliminate the foul beast to the last, and I was about to let it go. If I was going to stop the thing, I'd have to do it fast. I pulled my longbow from my back and knocked my last arrow. I took a deep breath and pulled, trying to keep the cliff racer in my sights. It was literally a long shot with the base gaining distance. Ooh, it's getting intense. And the silt strider bouncing me around at full gallop. Finally, the silent prayer. I don't know if this is 5 because why is it doing this weird thing where it's locking me, where I can't use the mouse to select. And the silt strider bouncing me around at full gallop. Finally, with a silent prayer, I released the string. The arrow sang through the air like a howling demon as it sliced its way towards its target. Finally, just as it crested the lips of a foyada, the arrow struck in its midsection. It let out a horrible cry and fell out of sight. My cries of triumph were quickly stifled by the sound of over 100 wings. Rising from the foyada was an entire colony of cliff racers, and they were out for blood. The blasted things had led me right to their nest and sacrificed itself with the intent of feeding me to its brood. It was a trap. The damn things had become much too clever, knowing this was likely the end. I jumped down from the silt strider and hit the back of its leg with the what? With the what? Can I go to 7? Flat on my glass blade. There was no need for an innocent thing to die here today because of my stupidity. As the ash cloud cleared from being stirred up by its massive legs, the cliff racer brood approached. I held my sword high and prepared for the worst. The battle lasted 2 full days. I was beaten, clawed, bitten, and knocked down more times than I cared to. Boy, it's getting intense. It's quite the storyteller. Remember, in the end, 76 cliff racers were slaughtered. I was knee-deep in their corpse, and my body was on the verge of collapse. But I had survived. I smiled to the heavens and all went black. When I awoke, all I felt was my back on a cold stone floor. Every muscle in my body was on fire, and my vision was blurred. Slowly, I tried to climb to my feet. It took several agonizing minutes, but I finally managed to do it. As my eyes adjusted to the dim light of my new surroundings, I realized that I was standing before Lord Vivek himself. He was simply staring at me, floating above his throne and staring at me with his piercing eyes. When I began to prostrate myself as a sign of respect, he held up one of his hands as if to say it wasn't necessary. Was I dead? Was Lord Vivek pleased with me? Was he... Alright, now just 10. About to strike me down in anger for my somewhat sordid past. Suddenly I understood everything. Suddenly I realized that I was brought here for a reason. I should have died in those ash wastes. But Lord Vivek must have seen something inside of me that he hadn't seen in millennia, and decided to spare me from my fate. Thus began my ascent to sainthood. Thus began the rise of Jiub. Alright. Well, this dude's pretty out there. Maybe he did this, maybe he didn't. But let's talk to him and turn his pages into him. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
You did it. You have all of my pages.
Yeah, here's all your pages.
Finally. I never thought I'd see these again. These pages meant the world to me. Thank you.
So now what?
Now, Volume 2 begins. What else?
I'll be off then.
Oh, wait a moment. Here, I want you to have these before you go. A pristine copy of my first volume. Only one in print, actually. And take this as well. Seeing as Saint Jiub has ascended to pure spiritual form, I won't need it any longer.
Whoa, what was that? Okay, so all the pages were removed. And... what do we get? Come on, hurry up, scroll through all that. Page 9. Page 10 removed. The Opus added. So we got the book and the locket of Saint Jiub added. Oh, what's that? What is that? I gotta sell this stuff. Carry capacity increased by 50 points. Increases stamina by 50. Oh man, that's a cool gift. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do now. Let's open up our journal. We're getting out of this soul carrying never coming back. I hate this place. Too much lightning. So we're going to go to, it sucks we couldn't do the Dark Brotherhood thing. I thought about doing a command to restart the quest, but, man, considering how far I am in the game, I don't want to do something to screw something up, so I'm not even going to bother trying that. I know it's probably harmless, but, just to be safe. So it kind of sucks we can't do the Dark Brotherhood. The Dark Brotherhood is one of my favorite quest lines. Maybe it'll just magically work eventually, though. I don't know. We're going to head to Riften. Yeah, that should be the... Let me see. Yeah, we've done every town. We did Windhelm, Winterhold, all that. Yeah, so Riften's next. Can I just travel to... Can I fast travel out of here? No. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of here, and then I'm going to meet you in Riften. Alright, everybody. I'm here in Riften. I came to the Riften stables first. Oh, look, it's under Imperial control. Yeah, you can fight that dragon, dude. I'm going in. Ooh, you know what? I gotta take just a quick pause break. It'll be nothing for you, though. Alright, everybody, I'm back. Oh, I had to grab some water. I was pretty thirsty. Throat was getting dry. It's probably because I'm vaping. Since it's been a month since I recorded, I stopped smoking cigarettes, switched to vaping. It's helped. And I'm slowly dropping my nicotine level with the vape. And trying to do everything slow changing in my life, It's working so far. Oh, hi. Hi, red eye, orange eye, sunfire eye. Woo! Anyways, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do, girl? Yeah. Oh, another thing that happened is, can we go in here? No. I started doing allergy shots, man. Golly, let me tell you what, I've only done 2. Do my 3rd one coming up here in a few days. Who are you?
I really need your help. I don't want to lose my job at the fishery. What am I going to do?
Do you like working at the Riften fishery?
Bolly is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Blackbriar meadery, but Darren and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery.
Okay, what's her name? Wujita. What you doing, Wujita? You might lose your job?
My job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life.
I'm, sure, here you are.
Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
Okay. Who are you?
Huh? What do you want?
You work at the stables?
Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
What kind of trouble are you? Whoa, he's in trouble? What kind of trouble are you in?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Tell me the details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
I'll help you pay off your debt.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm
Be
rich,
careful with
dude.
Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
Yeah, I've dealt with their kind. Let's go in here. Yeah, I started these allergy shots, and the doctor thinks they'll help me. I did an allergy test. Man, and I'll tell you what. Oh, I can just take that? I am, like, really allergic to pollen.
You promised me you'd pay me back yesterday. So what's the story?
Just give me a few more days, and I promise I'll...
And, I'm really allergic to pecan pollen from trees. I'm allergic to almost all trees here where I live in Louisiana.
I'll get it to you somehow.
Who are you?
Trees. They're beautiful here.
Yes.
Reminds me of autumn.
I'm allergic to them.
If you're looking for
I'm allergic to like every weed that grows in my area in Louisiana, and I'm allergic to pretty much all the grass. The worst thing I'm allergic to is that bahia, or yeah, is it bahia grass?
I'm just tired.
Ooh, boy, my back swelled up good with that stuff. It was crazy. But yeah, I'm getting a shot with all that stuff in it. Who are you?
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
Do you work here?
Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things.
Why do you hate Helga so
I
much?
can't.
It's not just the work, it's everything about her.
It's taking
She's
over
disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she's slept with 3 different men in the last month alone?
Just get this
What
over
kind of
with
woman
and
would do
die
such a thing?
peacefully.
Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm. To rub her nose in it.
There must be a way.
Actually, there is. But I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do.
Sure, I'll help you.
Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indarin. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out.
Okay.
Try and get those
Who are
marks
you?
without violence, please.
Trees.
I don't
Oh
want
no,
to
you're the tree guy.
Reminds me of
Or
autumn.
Who are you?
Working at the Riften Fishery is tough.
Who are you?
Hey, don't look at me that way. Who are you to judge me? So what if I have a problem?
Oh.
I know how to deal with
If
Hey.
you're looking for a bed, this is the wrong place.
Whoa, what is this place?
This heap of matches.
Whoa,
is
it's an
what everyone
Argonian.
calls Helga's bunkhouse. Can you stay here? No. The bunkhouse is for the working man, not some sort of luxury inn for tourists.
Oh. Are you the only one that works at the bunkhouse?
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself?
Yes.
My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap.
Okay.
I don't know why I bother.
Who are you?
Fall forest.
Come
makes
see me
miss
in the
my
market
childhood.
if you're looking for the finest custom
towering
jewelry
trees
in
and
all of
Has
Skyrim.
that skooma
Do you
attic
make your
really
own
been
jewelry?
rent yet?
I
Or
do.
does she have more
Sadly,
excuses?
I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you.
Sure, I'll get them.
Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items
Oh,
to
do
complete my
teleport
next
it.
creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
Oh, here you go.
Good. These will make wonderful settings for my rings.
Here you go.
Perfect. Melting this down will give me plenty of gold for those necklaces I started. Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining me.
Okay.
A few months ago.
Yeah, the
Not
thieves
that
good.
there's
Okay.
anything that can be done about it.
Who are you?
Can't you
Good
bother
with
me
the
at my
Thieves'
armor stand in the
Guild.
market? Or are you that desperate for training?
What time is it? Oh,
Come
it's
back when you're ready
late.
to spend more gold.
Well, it's late. I don't want to talk to everybody in here. I want to talk to everybody like where they're at. Let's wait 12 hours. Okay. Everybody go! Ding! What's in this building? Honeyside.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Oh, hey, who are you? Who are all these people? Who are you first?
New in town.
Bowley?
Here for the fishing, I guess.
Are you a fisherman?
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery.
No.
Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name.
Wow.
Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh?
Wow.
Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree.
Who buys all your fish?
I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course.
I'll do it.
Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are.
You sound quite charitable.
Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city?
Yes.
Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of wars driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help.
You mentioned, Nivenor?
Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout.
They might.
I tried to include her in my lessons from Maramal over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh?
Hey! Helga gave you a Marca de Bella. I want it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never sleep with anyone besides my good wife, Drifa.
Hand it over and no one has to know.
Look, it was one night, okay? I think she slipped something in my drink. I haven't even been back to the bunkhouse since. Just take this damn thing. I never want to see it again.
Alright.
Remember to give at the temple.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
You know it, girl. Let's go in here. The Beam Barb. Oh, there's some folks. Hello.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
What sort of message?
Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy.
Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Why is Sibby in jail?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission.
Why don't you go tell Sibby yourself?
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
Okay.
I'll meet you outside of town.
Who are you?
Blessings of Mara upon you.
I want to know more about the Temple of Mara.
Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim.
I could have a wedding at the temple?
Yes, if you were ready, of course.
Oh.
Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim?
No, not really.
Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
Okay. Do you accept charity?
Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get.
Alright.
Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use.
Can you tell me about Mara's beliefs?
Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace. Love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm.
Okay.
May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Who are you?
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
How did you meet Kirava? I think that's the Argonian behind the counter.
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
I can help. Oh, I have them right here.
I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of.
You know me, old
times.
Gunthar. I like to spread the love.
I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you.
Okay. Potion of stamina. What's the rat? Well, we already know what this is. What's the ratway?
Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's
Oh,
an
look at that
entrance down by
dude.
the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves Guild's territory.
Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash.
You mentioned you serve special drinks?
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me,
My skill in battle.
Oh, mercenary. I forgot about that guy.
Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
Who are you?
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Tell me more, or tell me about Riften's Thieves Guild.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
Actually, I'm hoping to join them.
You disappoint me. I expected someone from outside Riften to be different, but I see corruption's reach holds little regard for boundaries.
So I'm joining them.
Enjoy the city. It will suit you well.
Tell me about the Blackbriar family.
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail.
Who else is in the family?
Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Why are you here then?
Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer river.
Oh no.
I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, That's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
What happened to your blade, Grimsleever?
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement.
I could find it.
I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's
Girl, you don't know where I'll
but
be
I
in.
see that spark in your
Fight
eye,
dragons.
and I know better than to warn you away.
I'm all dead people.
Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Misinchalift. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
Well, it's because you're weak. What happened to you in Miskelef?
I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct. Like nothing I had ever
Oh yeah?
seen.
You were being attacked by a dragon?
When the Colossus struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly.
Look at this
It
dude.
was only
Look
through
at him.
blind luck that I was able
Like he's
to
always
crawl away
smelling
from
something
the Dwemer
bad.
abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds.
Oh, I'm done talking to you. You're boring.
Just
We'll
stay
find
away
your
from me,
sword.
and I'll forget we had this discussion.
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything.
Okay.
The city really
Who are you?
Aha, a fellow Nord. I trust you're bringing the fight to the Empire.
Oh, no, buddy. I helped him take over. Why all the hatred for the Empire?
They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land, and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs, and by Talos I'll not lose anyone else.
Dude, you need to stay united with the Empire or the elves are going to walk all over you. What happened to your daughter?
Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud.
You can talk and drink at the same time. That's amazing.
That's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim.
Ulfric's dead, bro.
Support Ulfric or die trying. There's nothing in between.
Alright. There's a lot of people in Riften, isn't there? I'll try to find them all. Hey, didn't we already talk to you?
Working at the Riften fishery is tough.
Hey, dude.
Put some coin.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
You seem quite proud of your work.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
Impressive, brother.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
I'll get you some, or I'll get some for you.
You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
You got it, brother. I imagine current events are keeping you busy.
People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune.
Where can I find fire salts, brother?
A flame Atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale.
Okay, we'll find you some.
Nothing but genuine fire salts will do.
Who are you?
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company...
Who are you?
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
How do you keep this food so fresh?
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell.
Who?
He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative.
Interesting.
Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time.
Ooh.
I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
I'll find some.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
Ice wraith teeth? Okay. Any idea where I can find some ice wraith teeth?
Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite, and not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent. Careful, though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there.
Lady, I eat dragons for breakfast. Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
They live below the streets, in the ratway, like dirty animals. And trust me,
I like
no
dirty
better than
animals.
the vermin that slink out of there for scraps. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many decent people live here in the first place.
What's the Ratway?
It's Riften's name.
Okay, we know.
If you fancy keeping your
We know what the Ratway
and
is.
your head on
Hey,
your
dude.
shoulders, I'd stay
There you
out
go.
of those awful tunnels.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, homie.
Minds bless your kind heart.
Who are you?
Working at the Riften
we were
Fishery
taught
is
to you.
tough.
We were taught to you. Hey there.
You gonna buy something, or just here for training?
True.
Otherwise, move on.
Hey, you treat all customers like this?
Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
Why would you want to leave Skyrim? I mean, it's so great here.
Are you serious? The war is tearing the land
The war's
apart.
over.
Dragons have returned soon.
They're
Who knows?
they're fine.
Skyrim is going nowhere.
It's going
fast.
places, lady.
If I were
Saga.
you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns.
Or no. It would just be... Make Skyrim great again. Oh, tell me about the Thieves Guild. We know you don't like them. Yeah, I know where that is. Okay, we're just gonna skip that dialogue, everybody.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it.
Who are you?
Please. I can't take this.
I can't give you a septum.
So hungry.
Okay, well,
Tired.
get something to eat. Scorched hammer. Who's in here, dude? Hello? Anybody? Oh. Anybody home? Hello? Hello? Forge. Hello? I guess nobody's in here. Alright, let's move on so we're not wasting too much time. How do I get out of here? This way? No. This way? No. How do I get in here? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it looks like we talked to everybody here, so let's go back around here. I could be missing some people, not too worried about it if I am, though. What's this place? The snow shot?
Lost?
Who's talking? You? Who are you?
Blessings upon...
What happened to the Shrine of Talos?
Now that the Imperial Blight has poisoned Riften, the worship of Talos is strictly forbidden by the terms of the White Gold Concordat. They can defile our shrine, they can arrest our people, and they can silence our voices. But the Empire will never destroy our spirit. As long as we keep Talos in our heart, his legacy will never die.
Okay. What happened to your daughter?
I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer
Oh.
to one day tend the Shrine of Talos and replace me as a priest.
This is that
of
dude's
Talos.
wife?
When the fighting began over the White Gold Concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire. How could I say no? She
By
died
just
out
saying
there,
no?
only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead.
People don't understand how easy it is just to say no. It's okay to break spirits, just say no. What can you tell me about Talos?
He's the protector of man, the Dragon of the North, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be one of the 9 divines. A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity.
Okay, we know why you hate the... You hear cooking?
Hey, what?
I didn't even hit her. Well, maybe a little. She deserved it. She was mean. Hey, dude, what's this? Ah, we'll go there last. Blackbriar Manor. Hey, look, the temple. Or no, this is let's keep. No, let's go back to the other building. That's the Temple of Mara, isn't it? Yeah, because there's Mara's symbol. We're almost done. We're not going to do any Thieves Guild stuff today. We're just picking up missions for the people in Riften, and we're going to do those. Hi.
What is it you seek, my child?
Which of the 8 divines do you serve?
We are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave her blessings are many. To receive the...
Okay, we're done talking. We already talked that. You know what? We don't need to be in here. I'm just seeing if I can pick up some quests. Where'd that dude go?
This temple... I'm only a humble... Until next time.
Okay. I'm just looking for quests. We already heard about Mara from that one dude in the end. So, I don't know if there would be any more quests in there. Alright, we have the Mistville Keep, but we need to go down to the... Actually, there's Grelog the Kind. That's her, that's the orphanage. Hey kids, how you doing?
Things are much better now that Grelog is dead. But still, I'm sick of this place.
Well, leave.
Hey, watch it!
And tell me what to do. I'm an adult. Oh. Oh, where are we at? Oh, this is the backyard? Man, those kids don't have much of a play area. Grelog was a butthole, wasn't she?
Why someone like you want to hang around a place like this?
I don't. I want to get out of here. How do I get out of here? Move, Serana! Help me leave! I'm stuck in here! I'm an orphan! Oh, there was that girl. Oh, I found my way out. Hold on, go back in there. No!
Something?
No, 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 no.
Congratulations.
What is it?
Oh, no.
I hope you have a wonderful life together.
Huh?
Congratulations. I hope you have a wonderful life together.
Are we married?
Yes.
Can I marry you? I don't have an emblem. What?
Congratulations. I hope you have a wonderful life together.
Oh, Serana, I guess we're married. Oh, this woman's crazy. When did this happen? Why didn't you tell me? Wasn't ready for this. This is a commitment. Oh, there's the stairs. Woo! What's this place? Is this the jail? Oh, what is activated? I don't want to take care of business. Let's see. Let's start here. I thought some of these are businesses. Can you imagine living here? You had to walk over water every day? Riften is kind of shitty. I mean, you can buy a pretty cool big house here, though. Hey, there it is. Elgrim's Elixirs. Hello? Hello?
This place has seen better days, but it's not my fault.
You got your hands full, eh?
I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond me. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore's Stone. Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it.
I could get it.
You would? Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shore's Stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it.
Okay. Are you an alchemist?
I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that Ingun girl.
Are you jealous of her?
Oh, no. I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingun is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing, so he focuses a lot of attention on her.
Okay. Does it bother you living underground?
When Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, I told him he would catch his death. The dirt, the moisture, it's disgusting. Who wants to spend their life living like a skeever?
Me!
But that old bellyacre just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. Ah.
Okay. Are you Elgrim?
You here for lessons like Ingun? Or did you wish to buy something?
Why's your shop down here in the canal?
Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh nernroot or painted troll fat. It also makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out.
Do you work alone?
Hardly. In fact, I don't know how I get anything done with all the distractions I have to put up with. My wife, Half-York, well, she's a necessary evil, I suppose. Not a lick of talent when it comes to alchemy, but she keeps me fed. Then there's Ingun Blackbriar, bright young thing and a worthy apprentice, when she isn't wasting my rare ingredients.
Where is this Blackbriar? Well, alright, there's only really one more place to go. And that is the Mistville Keep. I think Maven Blackbriar, almost went in the water, is the Jarl now. That helped the Empire win. I don't really like her. She thinks she's tough. I could take her down a peg or two, but I don't feel like it. Oh, lots of people. Who are you?
Something you need, you miserable wretch.
Only a dagger for the son of the Jarl.
If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. Thankfully, our smith Balamond works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative.
I'll get it for you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Do hurry, please.
At least he said thank you. You seem to dislike visitors to Riften.
Every day, the threat of exile from Riften draws closer for myself and my family. Who knows how many spies the Empire has sent into our midst already? We're at war. This isn't the time for hospitality. Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything. If my brother Saerlund had his way, we'd be flying Imperial colors by now.
You and your brother don't see eye to eye?
Can you believe that fool had the audacity to speak of his love for the Empire in the plaza? He expects us to drop our defenses and greet them with open arms, to dialogue with them rather than defend our homeland by spilling their blood. He's a traitor, plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne, he'd be hanging from the gallows for his sympathies toward the Empire.
Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hi.
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember.
You appear to need help getting organized.
Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a familiar. No, too messy. Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much
They do
help as I can
me.
get. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments.
What do you need me to get?
As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away. What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment.
Oh, where are those guys going?
No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you. Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would help.
What has you so preoccupied?
Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy.
I don't understand a word of that.
You don't have to, because it's utter nonsense. It's never going to work. No. What I need to do is reverse that. Draw the harmonic energy into the reagent, and then apply it with the proper incantation. What was I thinking? It would never work that first way. Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know, 7?
7? Astonishing. I hadn't considered that. I mean, it would take months, years to work out the differentials. But what a revolutionary concept. Wait. I can see a minor problem in your theory. Without a soul siphon, how would you prevent permanent magicka burn?
Swallow a soul gem.
Are you completely insane? Swallow a soul gem? That has to be the most brilliant and unexpected solution I've heard in a long time. It solves all of my problems and keeps the field stable. Now all I need... Wait, what were we talking about?
Where exactly am I going?
Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer's spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar
Damn,
Farm,
that's a ways
it's
away.
called. The orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me. And last is the soul gem. I left that one in Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shop. It was a good trade, too. Oh well.
Okay.
I have to remember. Ward first, then...
Who are you?
You're nothing but trouble.
Why would I ridicule you?
Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind. I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks. Now my mother's stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me. Be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection.
What sort of lies has Ulfric been spreading?
Ulfric.
Look how she just sat down in that chair.
Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry. His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne.
Okay.
I'd better get going.
Who are you?
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
What's it to you?
Don't say something you'll regret.
I can beat you.
Last thing the Blackbriars need is some
nothing,
loudmouth
brother.
trying to meddle in their affairs.
Who are the Blackbriars, brother?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Got any dirt on this?
Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess you'll fit in around here better than I thought. So what do you want to know?
Tell me what this gem's worth.
Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild.
Okay, I already
Get
knew
in good
that.
with them, and you'll find her.
Okay. I take it you protect the Jarl?
As long as she continues to keep me at.
Okay.
To be honest, but
Okay.
just in case, I'll be.
You ain't got
ready
no.
for 'em.
You ain't got no quest.
You've been a good friend to me.
I'm Riften's appointed steward. How can I help
I'm
you?
looking for work. Don't
The
you
Jarl
look
has
at
put
me,
out a bounty on
you
some
nose
bandits.
picker.
Here, take a look at this decree for details.
What do you do around here?
I'm not certain what business.
Okay.
I run the prisons in Riften. Keep the
So you handle the defense of Riften?
Defense? No one would dare attack Riften. I'm not sure you. With a single snap of her fingers, we could have a legion here in a fortnight.
That's impressive.
Indeed. You don't get to the position my mother's achieved by blind luck. Her business sense and diplomatic skills are legendary.
I can purchase a house? Tell me about your family.
The Black Briars have been instrumental in keeping Riften on the map. Before the meadery was opened almost 50 years ago, this town was nothing. A simple waypoint for those journeying on to Morrowind. But now, thanks to my mother's generosity, this city is making its mark.
Okay. Last person I think. I don't know where her daughter is. Maybe we'll run into her later, but let's talk to Maven.
Service in battle. The throne suits me, don't you think?
Are you aware there's a plot to steal Frost? I have no idea what this is.
Don't tell me. Sibby and Louis Latruche? Well, Sibby is in jail, and Latruche is certainly welcome to try. My hired help is more than a match for him.
Huh. You know what? I'm not talking to you.
I believe
I'm gonna help that dude, because I don't like you. Never have, never will. Alright, well, that seems to be everybody. Like I said, Maven's daughter's around here somewhere. Man, it took me all day to talk to these people. Crazy. There's some other places we can go, but we picked up plenty of quests along the way going to the city, and next time we will start knocking out those quests. And then after we knock out them quests, we will join the Thieves Guild and get that quest line on the way. So when we do the Thieves Guild, we're not doing any other quests. We're going straight through the Thieves Guild. Then after the Thieves Guild, we're heading to Solitude. We're going to go through everything. And Solitude's a big city. We're going to go through everything in Solitude. That might take 2 or 3 episodes. After that, we're going straight for Dragonborn. And then the final thing we're going to do is the main quest line. And then we'll be done with Skyrim. So we probably got about 20 videos left, I'd say. That's guesstimating, but who knows. But yeah, well, I hope you all enjoy this. Oh yeah, and you will notice I am uploading far more Skyrim than I am Hogwarts Legacy. Just try to push through Skyrim, because I'm closer to being done with this game. I'd like to push it through more. That way I can be focused on one game at a time, Hogwarts Legacy, and then I'm probably just going to run one game on the channel for the foreseeable future. Because the amount of times I upload versus how many games I played, you know, I don't have, you know, my job and everything, I don't really have the time to do tool games. It's kind of wearing me out. So, yeah, I'll probably do 3 episodes of Skyrim, 1 Hogwarts Legacy, 3 episodes of Skyrim, 1 Hogwarts Legacy, just to push through Skyrim. And then once we're done, it'll be Hogwarts Legacy, and then on to the future. But yeah, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time for some more Skyrim. Alright, later.